Hello. How's that working out for everybody? Ooh, this is nice because I don't get an echo. Off to a great start already. I'm late, kid. Yeah. I'm late, kid. Yeah, sure. Call me late, kid. Actually, it would be you. You are late, kid. Learn how to English. So the first 50 seconds of this live stream were just me basically owning Luigi 555. So let's see who. Oh, wow, you're early. No, you're not. I'm late, is what's going on. So, I don't know how many people are gonna actually be here. So I'm just going to start off with one of the reasons I'm so late is because I was at my grandma's and I was painting something rather cool. And I think you guys will get a kick out of this. Take a look at this bad boy. This shall be my new sky backdrop. So I'm just gonna put it here, and you can just gaze at its beauty from afar. And I think it turned out pretty good. As you can tell, it's inspired by Mr. Conductor Fan 1406 because what isn't by me? Oh, hey, Matt. Matt is here. Hey, Matt. What's up? So, if you've seen any of these other, oh, Clark. All right. So, if you've seen any of these other variety hours, how is Sidekick Jason here? Oh, thank you, Matt. I think it turned out pretty good. So Jason, hello, Jason. It's great to meet you. I mean, well, no, not meet you. Actually, I have something that you might like to see, Jason. This is the Bachman Skarloey that I won in Sidekick Jason's contest. And I can't believe that I won because I wasn't even like trying or putting a lot of effort into like, okay, I might as well enter, right? And I did, and I won it, so why not? And it's all thanks to Sidekick Jason here, and he's one of the most organized people I know, whereas my life is not organized because I was like an hour late starting the stream. So we're going to have even less time to do this. Yeah, thanks, Jason. So basically, you guys asked me any questions or ask me to do anything, and I will just hang out, do whatever, and I will have possible guests on here. So
all around me are familiar faces, worn out.
It's all thanks to the viewers like you. Thank you. So when am I hitting 100K, Robert? The way things are going, I'm gonna say September 22nd. Do a flip. I'm too fat for that. Sorry. So Robert, one Thomas Fan 99, is in the comments, and he needs to get on writing the crossover that he's doing with me. So spoiler alert, we're doing a crossover. Let's start by looking at the memes. Okay, so I have this picture of myself with a little squiggly board, and I photoshopped out what was on it for my next video, and I got some responses. I said, can we make this a new meme, guys? And King Henry, the Great Engine, put EE93 for president. I can't show these because I don't have like a phone I can hold up at the moment. But whatever. That's pretty good. Connor did two fantastic ones. I am Russian, so I must be a communist. That's fantastic. Thomas the Train is a communist sympathizer. Changed my mind. Connor, that's fantastic. You're awesome. And then Domeless Engine did P is in my ass, love ya. Which for some reason Vinny Smith liked. and I don't know if there's some kind of secret joke there, but I don't get it unless it's just supposed to be funny. This is sounding really weird because we're describing visual memes. It's like literally every one of Rob's live streams when he does a meme check. At least he can kind of show you the memes, but like here I'm just on my computer and I'm looking at them and it's really weird describing memes. There's one that says I'm gay. I'm not. Easy Coldy is a remake channel. It's good. It's a good one. I got Jack's Films here. And then Clark changed his name to me. Bring Back 2002 is objectively the best one. MPS is the best. Matt is pretty good. Those are by Multi Green Thunder and Mr. MPS 2002. Ryatron 12. What's it like being Ryatron 12? I know we both have squinty eyes. I know that you were a fan of the Grease and Oil podcast. Anyway, there's one that's Inception. Every Friday is a Character Friday. Fortnite sucks. The Olympic and Titanic were switched. All bubble-blowing babies will be beaten senseless by all patrons of the bar. Cyril, Waluigi for Smash. I showed you my clickety-clack track. Answer Me. Thomas Wood is bad anime. Those are actually pretty good. All of those are decent. There's some that I mean, Thomas Wood is bad. A lot of these are just kind of lame. But it's not too bad. So, what do you want me to do? Oh, no, you're not hotter. You're not hotter because it's like 100 degrees in here. So you're not hotter. So, what should we do? We've got Coldy, who's a remake channel. We've got Daisy, who's not. We can talk about behind the scenes of my latest video. I don't know what it was, but it happened. We can talk about this tunnel portal that snapped. Because make a custom. I don't have anything to customize. I'm sorry. Giant fan. I mean, really a giant fan. Well, okay. Like a physical... Oh, I get it. That's bad. Alright. So here's something. Season 5 was an inside job! Look at this. Look at this. This is Enterprising Engine 93. Oh my god! I met up with Matt Mashad. He's here right now in person. Look at his lovely smile. Look at his handsome eyes. Ooh, oh, and that's his tattoo. Didn't want anyone to know about that? Oh, yeah. Just cover that up. Anyway. Matt Mashad here. He's a little bit smaller, rounder than I thought. I mean, obviously he's small, but, like, I didn't expect him to be only, like, 2 inches. Like, I did not. I mean, like, you see him in, like, one of his videos or something, and then he just looks normal sized, and then you look at him compared to me, and he's like tiny. He's like a little mushroom man. He's not very talkative. He's shy. He's reserved, but he's a wonderful filmmaker. Yeah. So he's also bouncy. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. This is my go-to gadget whenever I need something. I haven't used it in any videos yet, but I always love this thing. I would have brought this, but then I remembered that Katie. So yeah, I got a real boomerang here. Let's see, it's from Bundbird Q, P.O. Box 2388. Yo. That was just awful. Oh, actually, speaking of which, Henry. Oh, he's dying. Hey! Did you ever talk to Alika again? Because it seemed like you were really hitting it off with him. Back up and running. Hello. I'm back. Mama! Ooh, I don't want to die. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all. Alright. So we're back, everybody. After many, many trials, many, many fails, this time we've latched onto something, and we're going to make it work. We've decided to do away with our guests, sadly. King Henry the Great Engine, or the Green Engine, I actually don't know what it is, and Connor. So they are now dead. Stream will work non-stop. Yeah, sure. I'm going to wait for an audience while I eat some of that good stuff known as macaroni and cheese that has been sitting out for over 2 hours. And I am just about open. I've got a lot of props here at my disposal. I've got a lot of stuff hanging back here on my table. I've got some cool old Thomas toys to talk about. Like this 1996 Thomas that I Thomas. My connection is unstable, it says. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Yes! We are back!
Yes! We are back!
And it is looping. So I'm going to mute it, and I'm going to watch this thing to make sure that it works. Now, I don't know if you missed that section where I was giving the moment of silence for Robbie Rotten, Stefan Karl, who died today, and I guess that fits the moment of silence even more because the Wi-Fi just cut out. So I guess that works for the moment of silence. So earlier, Connor suggested that we establish communism, and I feel that it should be noted that we are going to establish communism during the stream, but that is coming later. So stay tuned for when we establish communism. That'll be fun. So this is that 1996 Thomas that I brought out before, which you can see is pretty nice. It's in a little bit beefed condition. The eyebrows are gone, but it's decently okay. This is my first before 2003 Thomas, so this is kind of special to me. I got this in an eBay lot, which included, 1996, Percy, which is pretty nice. 1996 Gordon, and a 1997 James, which is in really, really nice condition. You just check that bad boy out. He's looking slick and splendid. So Luigi says, do a Vincent off, but I need to stop. It's a dead meme, and I'm running it into the ground. You can't just say that it's a dead meme and that you're running it into the ground and then not do anything, because that makes you worse than Jack Calloway, okay? But I got this in like a lot for about it was only about $30, and I got all of these guys, and I consider that a win-win, because I was gonna have to get this Gordon anyway. Because basically, I love this Gordon so much more than the 2003 Gordon, because the proportions are better, the face is just absolutely gorgeous. It's just overall so much better of a model than the 2003 Gordon. I talked to Jethro's brother about this, and he calls the 2003 Gordon Gordon's sister. So if that tells you anything. But basically, I knew that I wanted to use the 1996 Gordon. So I thought, well, if I'm going to get the 1996 Gordon, well, I've got to get like the 1996 or before Henry too. So actually, I ended up buying the Henry first, and then I had the Henry, and I'm like, well, this one's actually not that good. Like, it's okay. Basically, the way I see it is no version of Henry's good. Henry kind of like sucks as a model. The 2013 Mattel one is pretty good. But it's not super 5. Anyway, so once I got this, I was like, oh crap, now I gotta get the Gordon, right? And I managed upon this lot, and so now I have like all the characters pre 1998, except for Edward, which I am extremely happy about, but Edward is actually probably the worst 2003 model, so I don't know. Just keeping myself open for an Edward. I'm trying to get more people watching, but they're not. And if there's only 4 people watching it, okay, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm only a sarcastic communist and will not go into my real political ideas. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure your political ideas, Connor. They're interesting political ideas. But I know that you're only a sarcastic communist. He played this thing at film camp, the charade. Maybe Bryn can come. So let's hope that Bryn gets in on the stream. So I have a few things I can do. And I'm not sure where to start. I can start by looking at Legos. Because I never actually grew up with Legos like so many of these people did. This is a Lego. And then seeing what Turtles and Thomas has been able to do with Sudbury and Conflict, and seeing how Enterprising Engine has made his characters so lovable, it's like really gives a whole new perspective to Lego characters. Now, Connor, what I could do, what's my most recent custom? My most recent custom is the Rickety with Cole. That's, yeah, like, I mean, I haven't made any other customs since then because I haven't had a need to. But tomorrow, I will not be making customs per se, but I'll be busy working on a lot of different crafts and stuff for my, well, not really my series, but for my videos. So that backdrop there is the first thing that I've made so far this week. And there's a few other things that I've made in preparation, but I plan to kick it into gear. So one of the things that I started making was my little people, my little scale men, which are inspired by the Flying Pringle and Thomas Wooden episodes, because he's one of the first people that had this kind of style of little people in his episodes, and then Jacob just expanded on it with like Vinny's sets. And this is actually a model that I tried to do of Jacob, but then he lost his arm. And I don't have them all out here, otherwise I would bring them out, but some of them are in need of refurbishment, so I'm probably going to start redoing them, building more, and also large scale stuff. I have a few ideas for large scale. I'm not very good at large scale because I haven't practiced it, but I just love the idea of large scale and would love to get into doing it more. This is a custom Turtles and Thomas figurine that I've made. I've actually gotten to use in some of my videos. And here we've got Jacob missing an arm and Turtles together. Oh wait, no, that's not accurate, no. If I'm going to be truly accurate, I got to put them like this far away from each other. And something I plan to do is, well, Vinny's been taking like the Bachman rolling stock and stuff and putting it on wooden chassis, which is a fantastic idea that I'd love to do or expand on. See, I've always wanted to take like the Bachmann models and put them outside in like all these cool places. But see, with Bachmann, it's like really expensive and I barely know anything about electric trains. So like I'd have to learn a bit and have a bit more money to really get into Bachmann because I have so many wooden ones that's why I'm doing my series in wooden, because I have so many wooden ones, and just the fact it's what I grew up with. It's awesome. The best people in the community are wooden railway users, except for Rodrigo, because Rodrigo's the best. But I'd love to like you know the shots I did on like the beach with the station. Imagine something like that with the actual like with models. Like that would be so cool. But you got to be careful though, so you don't get like sand or get in water. Because I do a lot of things that go in water that scares turtles to death. But I wouldn't be me, and my stuff wouldn't be my style if I didn't do stuff next to water. Because I absolutely love water. Water is one of my favorite things in the world. I love trees, green, like the wet moss type stuff. Like I love waterfalls. I love the sky. Just that's one of the reasons I really enjoy filming outside. Because I just love all that. But that's not to say that most of my videos will take place outside. Most people know me as an outside guy, but I will be branching a lot more into set work in the coming years and months, as you can see by that. So right now I'm trying to organize stuff to do. And Bad Influence, the film project that I announced a while ago, I'm going to try to get that out by the end of September, but I really don't think that's going to happen. That was the original plan, but now I'm going to try to get it out sometime in mid-October. It's not like... It's kind of a larger scale project, but at the same time, it's kind of a really simple story. I haven't found like good Bachmann stuff on eBay. Now the rolling stock, yes, you can find like the Bachmann rolling stock that's usually like $40. You can find it for like $15 on eBay, which is new, but still you can't really find any models for that cheap. Like it's still a lot, because like something like this, I could get this whole lot of these old engines for like $30, and if I went for Bachmann, I could get half of a moving electric train, basically. As it says in the title, the Vincente 22 Variety Hour. So ask me to do something, and I'll freaking do it. If you want me to turn the vacuum on, I'll do it. If you want me to dance around with like a snowman on my head, I'll do it. If you want me to get copyrighted, I'll freaking do it. If you want me to jump off a cliff, I will not do it because you're an idiot. Ertl is a better range. Kind of. Wooden Railway has a better system and I think has better, more usable engines. But Ertl is really good quality, and the road vehicles are just absolutely fantastic. If I were to make a dream team, I would make it like Bachmann Buildings and Accessories, Wooden Railway Engines and Track, and Ertl Road Vehicles, which is what I'm going to be doing, but that's just basically the dream team in my mind. Hammer and sickle. So, hammer and sickle, we've got a picture. Alright, okay, alright. I think I can do that if I have yellow brick. So let's see if we have yellow brick. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, hold on. I think... Oh, no. Okay, so that was a little bit weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm starting a new live stream because my live streams keep getting disrupted. And it's really concerning. But I believe I have found the culprits. I repeat, I believe I have found the culprits. Information, don't tell anyone that I told you this, but I was hacked into by the Russian government. So just keep your ears about you and try to stay safe. Just try to stay safe, okay?
There's a school out there that brings learning to life. Oregon Connections Academy uses technology to foster real learning and collaboration.
This is Soviet Russia stream. We have hacked into Vincent's stream, causing it to shut down this anti-communist propaganda. We have now hacked into Vincente 22's body, and we are now giving you the stream that Russia approves. And we do not support Oregon Connections Academy. We are going to not talk about baby toys like Thomas and Friends. We are going to talk about man toys. Now, the man toys that we are going to focus on today consist of stuffed pirate parrots and small Confederate Civil War houses. Now, the first thing on the list is this parrot. Now, this parrot just so happens to be one of Russia's favorite toys due to the fact that it has a yellow beak and a red ribbon. But yeah, anyway, Russia was the culprits for the hacking of the live stream the entire time. And hopefully they're not around anywhere near. So, with that being said, we're going to look at my VHS collection of Thomas and Friends. So, first off, we've got this, I think this is 2001 package of James Learns a Lesson. There's some good stuff on there. Hooray for Thomas and Thomas and the Jet Engine. This tape kind of sucks, but this tape is awesome. You'll notice lots of little dots on the back of the tape because I drummed on the back of the box. Because I'm stupid. This is actually one of my very first Thomas VHS tapes, Steamies vs. Diesels. I know, it's sad, but there you go. And also, another one of my first VHSs. No, actually, this is my first VHS. So I'm very proud of this. This is Thomas Gets Tricked. And it's really nice. It's not in the best condition, but this is kind of what I grew up on. It's just, it's as classic can get. Strand Home Video says stories as seen on Shining Time. It's got the Brit logo. I mean, this is what pure Thomas is. And I just absolutely love it. Along that vein, I've got some other great tapes. So this is a very different era of Thomas, but I also love it. Salty's Secret is fantastic. It's got some of the best episodes of Season 6, which in my opinion is quite an underrated season. So I enjoy Season 6 for that. And then, along the same vein as the Shining Time tape, we've got 3 others, and I don't really have a lot, but I think I got most of these at the same place. So I have Tenders and Turntables, which is seasons 1 and 2, and it's kind of weird because they have the episodes out of order on the back, because they've got like so it goes Tenders and Turntables, Trouble in the Shed, Percy Runs Away, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Henry's Special Coal, The Flying Kipper, and then Toby the Tram Engine. Which is really weird because Toby the Tram Engine takes place before Thomas Comes to Breakfast. Because Toby's in Thomas Comes to Breakfast. So there's a few errors there. Also, it says Toby the Train Engine on the back. So, instead of Toby the Tram Engine, Toby the Train Engine. So, Trust Thomas. It's a pretty good one also. This one's got Rule 55 episode on it. And then we've got Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. It's got Thomas Percy and the Dragon on it. No surprise there. But also another great tape. And I have 2 Shining Time VHSs. One I think is a little more rare than the other, but I couldn't find it, so rest in pieces. The other one is this Stacy Cleans Up. It says it's volume 1 of Shining Time, so this might be rarer than I think. This is obviously not Ringo Starr. This is George Carlin, so I don't know why it says volume 1. But it's kind of cool. Because I don't really know anything about Shining Time Station. Like, I do a little, but I've only, like, seen those tapes, like, a few times, and I haven't watched all the other episodes. I mean, the same goes for Tugs. I like Tugs, but I haven't really seen all of the episodes. But, you know, it's still pretty cool. So that's basically my Thomas VHS collection. There might be a few missing here or there, but I have a lot more DVDs, which in my opinion may or may not be better than the VHSs because they won't wear out over time unless you use them in Frisbee golf. Also, another really cool thing I have here is this Shining Time Station Inbox Ertl. And I may or may not do a review on this because I absolutely adore this era of Ertl packaging. In my opinion, this is one of the most perfect Thomas toys that was ever released. It's just fantastic all around. As you can see, it's got this beautiful countryside. It's lovely English countryside. It's got this cheesy classic bubble that I just love. It says Ertl at the bottom. It's got beautiful colors. And look at the back. It says, you can't read it because it's flipped. Actually, it might not be flipped. Can we see what that? Yeah, it's not flipped. That's cool. So you can actually read that. But it just talks about the history of the actual mail cars that were used, which is something you'd never, ever see on a Thomas toy these days. And I just love the fact that you can cut it out. I love the font. I love the little bluebird up there. I just love everything about this. Like, I for one, really adore the color scheme. I just realized how utterly boring this live stream is.